I think Sneako played the song.
Yeah.
I think Tristan explicitly told me that Sneako played the song.
If Sneako played the song, Sneako played the song. I don't think that any of them are deeply anti-Semitic genuinely. I think they're just kids. It gets a reaction. They think they're funny. They're on the internet. I really didn't do anything wrong.
I think that as well, but you're guilty by association, Andrew Tate.
I think I sold him out, and I'll tell you why.
And it makes it look like you feel the same way as well in this and the third, you know. I think they're just lame dweebs that are doing this for the internet for sure.
I think they're funny. They're on the internet. I really didn't do anything wrong.
I don't think I sold him out, and I'll tell you why. Firstly, he hasn't been my friend for a very long time. He's not my boy. He's not like Tristan. I hung out with him years ago when he was emulating me, trying to be me.
And here goes the fakeness, man. Here goes the fake shit on the internet, bro. Nobody's your friend in this game, bro. They only know each other because they're popping, they're in the algorithm, this, that, and the third, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is honest and loyal in this space.
Ooh. I made his career by speaking to him.
Oh,
forever. Instead of showing me thanks for that, he started, every time I wouldn't reply to his texts, go on stream and cry in some way and complain about me.
Worried about the backlash.
So he's saying this after the fact that they went to the club?
Before he was saying, oh, it was us that wanted the song. Why are you now saying it's somebody else? Because you know why? He's folded. Yo, the folded. Oh, Top G, I didn't fold. Sneako, you are worried, my friend. You know how I know? Hey, bro, we're banned from the clubs. What can we do? You are worried, Sneako.
but Sneako, what would you want Myron to do?
I don't really want to give it attention, but it's pretty clear. It's like this is an embarrassment. I mean, you're supposed to be like the leaders of the masculinity space, just like no principles. You ask for a fight, back down.
These are the leaders of the masculinity space.
I mean, you're supposed to be like the leaders of the masculinity space, just like
supposed
no
to
principles.
be, huh?
You ask for a fight, back down, in my face, nothing. Say let's fight, no words. Try to squash it. You go behind my back, talk. It's embarrassing. These are the people that are supposed to be accountable. Men need to be accountable.
You talking about Andrew Tate?
These aren't leaders. These are frauds. Yeah, just like from my perspective.
All you niggas are frauds.
Finish my monologue. I've never seen this many people switch on me, bro. I've never seen it happen. I don't have a lot of people supporting me right now. There's a lot of pressure.
Oh, you thought that they were your real friends. Oh.
From a lot of different angles. Perhaps I'm too paranoid.
No, it's because you thought you were holier than thou. You thought you were greater, but at the end of the day, you still in a coop. I made a video about the biggest group of losers.
Nah, we can't. Andrew Tate, Trista Tate, Sneako, there nothing about them are black passing in no type of way. Sneako looks like he's fucking Asian or something. Like,
coming together and going to a club, trying to spark up a controversy stream. It was filled with a massive amounts of cringiness. But the thing that really stood out was this song that was played. Kanye West's HH, a band song that's very anti-Semitic, blasted not only in the vans, but was requested in the club. And in that video, I called out how crazy it was for those guys to be, you know, linking and building and coordinating with each other solely due to the fact that they don't actually like each other. And that was kind of highlighted when they left stream and went back to their homes and started attacking each other on their own individual streams, through tweets, through streams, all that stuff like that. But the funniest thing about all of this is that everybody turned their attention to one guy and one guy only. They all started dogpiling and shitting on Sneako, arguably the weakest link in all this. And I think this is so funny. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It would be greatly appreciated. Let's hurry up and get back into this video. I feel like I gotta give a little bit of a backstory on Sneako. See, there's two Sneakos that exist on the internet. The creative, the ultra introspective, the one that goes out and does the vlogs, the one that's self-aware, the one that's really, really sensitive. And that part is important because that bleeds into everything else. And he was getting that off for a little while, but then I think what happened is that, you know, people weren't gravitating towards it like he thought they would, or maybe the money wasn't coming through. I don't really know. And this is what activates the B side of Sneako, the rage baiter, the shock value guy, the red pill grifter, the guy that grabs at the low hanging fruit to get his name popping again. It's almost like a Dr. Jekyll Jekyll and Mr. Hyde type situation. And it's funny how, you know, when he gets into that rage baiting bag, he always goes back to the whole defensive mode, defensive mode, defensive mode. People are killing me on the timeline and they care more about this than they've ever cared about Palestine. Shut the hell up. Now, it's funny because Sneako has access to a plethora of content creators on these different platforms. Even recently, after he got unbanned from Twitch, he's aligned himself via phone call with people like Agent 00. So he can get to this whole different side of the internet. But he also has access to the Nick Fuentes, the Claviculars, the Fresh and Fits of the world. And it's funny because all of these guys that I just named are more so temporary alliances. They're there to use you just like you're there to use them. But the difference is that you won't throw them under the bus, but they sure as hell will.
You don't think you know what you're doing, really?
Sincerely, I say
You're and it's not like I care, but when I see you doing that, I'm like, this guy likes, you know, and likes attacking.
You're very thin-skinned.
You like sending it's not thin-skinned. I don't care about troll comments. I care about you not caring about your friends.
Well,
that people that you supposedly care about. Why would you do that to people that have helped you out?
They don't care
Why
about
would you, send people to go and attack people, the same people that
and when that mustache dude let me pull up my IG to show y'all who I'm talking about, man. The mustache dude who got smacked by the Jew. Sneako was with Nick Fuentes. The mustache dude ran to Nick Fuentes. This dude right here in this video. If y'all can see it right there sitting at the table. Y'all might can't. Anyways, he ran to Sneako and Nick Fuentes and a couple other people after he got smacked in the face by the Jewish dude that he was being racist to. and that should have let him know at that point in time, because even Sneako himself didn't want to do nothing. He didn't want to fight. The dude ran back to them, basically trying to get them to go help him do something or go stand up for him and whatnot, and they wouldn't do it. Nick Fuentes wouldn't do it. Sneako wouldn't do it. That right there should have let you know that you yourself wouldn't even hold it down for your so-called friend. These niggas are clowns, man. Can't make this shit up, bro.
help you out. Why would you send people to go and attack people, the same people that are on your side?
You know why? Because you're a fair weather friend. That's why.
It just dawned on me. Everybody turned on him. It ultimately started to unravel after the backlash of them playing that HH song in these different clubs that got them banned from Miami. No, they technically didn't get banned from the city, but they got banned from the nightlife, the restaurants, the events, pretty much anything and everything. And I guess Sneako didn't get the text of no's goes because when everybody had the opportunity to get back to their specific platforms, you know, everybody turned on him, starting with Andrew Tate.
I think Sneako played the song.
Yeah.
I think Tristan explicitly told me that Sneako played the song.
If Sneako played the song, Sneako played the song. I don't think that any of them are deeply anti-Semitic genuinely. I think they're just kids. It gets a reaction. They think they're funny.
Grown men.
I really didn't do anything wrong. I
They act
understand why
like
some
kids.
people were offended. I got on a bus. Full-grown men made decisions while I sat on my phone. I then got off the bus and stood in a nightclub while other people played songs while I sat on my phone. So it's so clear that songs like this can't be played without meeting genuine power in the world.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so hilarious, actually. Now, you would probably expect this. After listening to more of Andrew Tate's spiel about how he even got there, he kind of told this story about how he didn't want to hang out with Sneako in the first place, which makes a lot of sense. Not too long ago, I covered a video where he and Sneako were beefing. He got age restricted because of the reasons why they were beefing, but just know they had been at odds with each other. So they weren't really friends in the first place. As told by Tate, they had to beg Andrew to come out that night to even spend time once he found out that Sneako was there.
So I was like, you know, I'm not going to talk to him anymore. So I didn't talk to him for 4 long years. I'm going to avoid this guy because he's just weird. And then I get to Miami, I speak to Clav, and Clav is with Nick Fuentes, and he begs for Sneako to come. And I said, Sneako's weird. Begs and begs and begs.
That's
Here we
crazy.
are. Who's on the internet insulting me? Sneaky.
What a fucking loser. Could you imagine sucking up to this guy who you are actually beefing with in real time because they need the look? Oh my God.
Everybody put Andrew Tate on just this big pedestal, bro. Even the internet fans, bro, you niggas is down bad,
What
boy.
a dickhead. But those are his non-friends. It gets even worse though, because even his friends or people he would say that he aligns with, is cool with, some people that really came up in the same content creation era that he grew up in have even turned their backs on him. Adin Ross, of all people, who has said things like, yo, I think these jokes are funny. You gotta laugh at your own people sometime. Even he turned his back on Sneako.
They got banned from every fucking club. Are you fucking kidding me? How? Well, I'm not gonna say how. The Miami clubs are all, dude, Miami's all Jews. Like, they're so fucking dumb. They should have done that shit in, like, I don't even know. I think everybody has seen that fucking clip, and it's not a one.
I could call it now. Myron, Fresh and Fit them, they probably gonna move up out of Miami at this point. I mean, they already don't really be outside like that, but
Person thing. And I love Sneako, but I didn't fuck with that clip personally, only because my family saw it.
Jeez.
They got mad at me. I said, listen, guys, this is just an act. He loves Jews. Sneako's Jewish. Sneako's dad loves me. And I'm like, bro, Sneako. I'm like texting him on the side, like, dude, my mom, my dad, come on, bro, what are you doing?
Guys, the reason why I have such a smile on my face is because Sneako did all of this. His whole world is falling apart around him. Everybody's throwing him underneath the bus, and he couldn't even commit to the bit. I was watching Young Don's video about this situation.
Shout out Young Don.
He highlighted the fact that if you look at Sneako on that bus while they are playing that song, Sneako can't even commit to saying the actual words to the song. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Everybody else in the car is bumping it, having a great time, singing the lyrics. Myron is in it. He's committed. Sneako can only raise his eyebrows. Oh my.
because, bro, these people, just like the fucking mustache dude, got smacked in real life, bro, by the Jewish guy. They not gonna stand on this shit in real life when it comes to that, bro. I would say Myron is probably the closest person to keeping the same type of energy, bro. But even in a situation where somebody would want to fight him, I'm talking about a black person. He ain't gonna want to fight, bro.
And that's them playing it in the club. And Sneako is saying every other word, verb for verb, bar for bar, line for line, adjective for adjective, noun for noun. But when it comes to the specific anti-Semitic part, he's not even saying it. He's literally avoiding saying it. So if what everybody else is saying holds true, you put that song on for everybody else's enjoyment, for them to get their shit off because you knew it would go viral. Cool, fine, dandy, you're a loser. But what makes you even more of a loser is you couldn't even commit to the bit with him. You couldn't dive head first in it. Why? You wanted some sort of cope. You wanted some sort of escape. You wanted some sort of rationale to be like, I didn't even say the lyric. But then they flipped it on your head, you dickhead. These people that you thought you were gonna be cool with. But after seeing all that, Sneako is on his like angry tip. Like his reaction is to defend himself by going back at all these people. He first starts off with his normal grift of saying that, yo, people are mad at this, but what about this? If he had to get one tattoo, I know he's Muslim now. If he had to get one tattoo though, I think Sneako should get whataboutism tattooed across his chest and flex it every single time that he gets into some sort of trouble, because that's always what he reverts to.
Adin is one of my good friends. What he said just sucks.
Good friend,
you hear
huh?
me saying? I don't need to play the whole one more
Sneako,
time.
you were just becoming good again.
I was just becoming good again. What does that mean? I was just becoming good again. I was just being a good enough goy to be mainstream. I was just being a good enough goy to have good PR. That's what he's saying. You weren't attacking and you weren't hurting people's feelings enough. You had good PR. Let's break down what did I do to be bad, Adin Ross? What did I say that was bad? I played a song in a club that you didn't like. Look at the other thing. Look, but here's the problem and why I'm so sick of this and why I'm talking about this. Because taking a deal, and this is all these people, it's not directed at Adin.
Oh my God.
Millions of fucking dollars while your fans go broke.
Oh my God.
A brand risk. It's PR friendly for a girl to turn 18 and she already has all the OnlyFans ready and she drops it on the night of her birthday right at midnight. That's still PR friendly. People who do, it's one of the, I'm gonna talk about it right now, has one of the highest out of any addiction,
Come on, bro.
Killing themselves. And you can make millions and millions and millions of dollars promoting it every day, knowing that it's rotting your audience. The reason you get rich is because they get poor.
Sneako's done a dick Shoot.
He's done it?
Yeah.
What the
That's
fuck are you
real?
talking?
That's
No, I
not like
didn't.
the fucking
No,
AI.
no,
No, that's a real picture.
What-
Sneako
what-
was
yo,
caught.
Adin, what the fuck-
Oh, no, yeah, leaked.
What the fuck are you talking about? This is not true. He knows this is not true. Why is he saying this on a stream in front of people? What is?
No way he can't take a joke now all of a sudden.
Why is that the way he's speaking about me publicly? That's not, this is false, and he knows this, and I've said this to him multiple times. He continues to say this publicly.
That nigga's hurt. Ain't Sneako the same dude that sat down with on that? This was the nigga that was talking about he watched another nigga fuck, like he went to some freaky party, some Diddy party, and let a man smack his girl in front of him and said every man needs to do that for like their own mental health type shit.
Dude, like, this is not how you have your friends back, and this is not how you talk about Kai Cenat or Speed. This is what happens about a lot of these people because I have less clout. They talk about this in a negative way because they're incentivized.
It's funny because even as I read some of his chat as it scrolls past, they aren't even on Sneako's side. He's losing himself in these conversations, and it's actually pretty funny. But Sneako can't handle this. Like, he feels as though this is disgusting work for real, for real. Why? Because the walls are closing in on him. You see, Sneako suffers from O.J. Simpsonism, a term that I'm trying to coin here. He thought that if he could do all these things adjacent to all these people, that he would be okay. They would always shield him from whatever's going on. But the difference is, Sneako, you can't. Why? Because you've also aligned yourself for the longest time with being black, being that black guy that allows these people to say the N-word. You know, you've always aligned yourself with black culture and black identity. So when the going
Sneako ain't nothing about him black, bro.
gets tough and the rubber needs to meet
If he grew his hair out, that shit would be straight as fuck.
the road, they'll always throw the quote unquote black guy underneath the bus. And you won't jump ship like Myron does or Walter does. You won't do any of that. Because granted, they were also in the club saying it. But as we'll show a little bit later, Myron kind of flips script, even on you, gang. But anyway, Sneako is so hurt about this situation with Adin, what he would consider to be a real friend. Mind you, he's already lost one of his real friends, the one that called him after the whole situation, saying that he was banned from all these Miami nightclubs. So he has to hold on to any semblance of real friends that he can going forward.
So I'm banned from everything?
That's what I hear.
From who? Who said that?
You're virtually banned from every single hospitality group in the United States.
Like what?
Tao Group, Groot Hospitality, H-Root Group, virtually every restaurant, every venue, every nightclub, you're pretty much banned for your anti-Semitic remarks and your absolute racism and your hatred towards Jews. I thought we were friends.
We are friends. You don't want to be friends anymore?
Oh, I haven't been your friend in over a year, my man. Your anti-Semitism is blatantly disgusting. It's very, very offensive. You know, I've hosted you thousands of times, taken care of you. I've been a true friend, and all I've ever received from you is hatred, racism, and just anti-Semitism.
When have I been racist or hateful towards you?
You always say smirky remarks. It's always been against Jews.
So because Sneako can't handle this, he decides to hop on the phone with Adin Ross and get to the bottom of this whole situation. And I'm not gonna lie, it makes Sneako look way worse in this situation.
You did. So why are you saying I don't know what's going on because I'm a brander? I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. Pull up. I said that.
My point is, I don't think that you talk about me the same way you would talk about Speed or Kai.
They're not, Sneako, you know I don't talk to them at a close level. I speak to you every day. Right or wrong?
Even then, I still don't think it's the same way. I'm not trying to. That's okay.
Sneako, you're my close friend. We speak every day. I don't speak to Kai and Speed. What?
I want to talk about my friends highly. Like, I want there to be, especially when they're not around it, especially in situations like this.
I expect the same thing. Don't say, oh, Adin Jew, all this. Don't do that then. See what you're doing?
Don't do Adin Jew what? What are you talking about?
Do not do this thing where you need to be consistent. Meaning, are you
where am I inconsistent?
You just try to compare Kai and Speed to you. Bro, no, that's way different.
Yikes.
Compare you to like Cheezer or Cuff'em. We all crack fucking jokes. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with cracking jokes with your friends. I'm close with you. I'm gonna crack jokes with you. You're gonna crack jokes with me. What the fuck? It's not rocket science.
The reason why it makes it way worse is because what Adin was alluding to at the end is the truth about Sneako. The consistency is a problem. The bitching and moaning when he gets his feelings hurt, but somebody else can't be taken into consideration is the problem. What Adin was just talking about was the fact that you went on this major platform and made jokes about Jewish people, you know, these people being Jews are this, that, and the third, while your best friend is a Jew. And you think that that's all fair in love and war. That's fun and that's game. But when he gets on a platform, his own platform, and makes fun about dick jokes, you having dick pic jokes out there, all of a sudden you want to get emotional and hurt. And Sneako had to take that in because he was looking like a clown in front of thousands of people. At the end of the
Yeah, that's tough. Adin stood on business.
call, he finally concedes to the fact that, you know, he was kind of wrong in this situation.
No, W. Adin, he's a good friend. You know, to be honest, it's like so many people are turning on me right now. So many people are switching up. I spiked maybe my cortisol spiked right now. My cortisol spiked. Thanks for the 10. Sneako, not gonna lie, fuck you heavy, but you low-key sound paranoid right now. Adin ain't out to get you, bro. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I probably, dude, yeah.
Now, Sneako probably thought he had one more leg to stand on. You know, one more friend to support him in all this. One more guy who was going to have his back. The guy who was going the hardest when the song was being played in the van. And that would be his friend, good friend, Myron Gaines. But I'm here to tell you guys that would be further from the truth.
Hey, Myron, I'm live right now on a monologue.
Okay, my bad.
What's going on?
No, I'm good. I'm good. If you're live right now, I'll just hit you.
Did you see the Tristan tweet? What do you think?
The one you sent me earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just saw from what you sent. Yeah. I mean.
Ooh, in real time.
I'll talk. You're on stream, so I'll talk. I could talk to you about it.
In real time, finding out.
Well, I mean, they talked about it online. What do you think? You don't want to. I mean, it's okay if you don't want to.
Yeah. I just wish we kind of handled this stuff.
Well, it's already out there. It's already public. Like, he's quote tweeting his lawyer. They're putting it on me. It's already public. It's like there's not something that you solve privately.
What lawyer?
Ooh. Let me say to y'all right now, this is the face of a man who's figuring out that he's about to get snaked. This is the face of a man whose friends turned all against him. And this is the face of a man who realizes that he just royally fucked up.
I mean, again, you know, bro, if it was the other way around, I would tell Tristan the same thing, right? Or if he asked me the same thing, like, oh, I'm on stream right now, what are your thoughts on this stuff? Like, yo, I don't, you know, let's try to solve this behind the scenes. Like, I wouldn't, you know.
It's not. I know, but it's the curtain's up. It's not behind the scenes. It's like that's not gonna happen. All right, I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, I didn't know you were live on.
It's fine. I'll talk to you. Bye.
Sheesh, I didn't know you were live.
Sorry.
Now this is rich. If anything, Myron goes the hardest on some of the most anti-Semitic stuff that goes on the internet between all of these guys that we're talking about right now. I seen him bump the song.
Thanks. I feel like that's really weird, especially coming from Myron.
I've seen him talk about, you know, Jewish people. I've seen him put on costume and go over the top when it comes to Jewish people. He has very strong stances about Israel. Like, Myron is really about this life. But in a moment of time where he could just publicly vouch for Sneako, he exposes his true self. And maybe not so much exposes his true self, but really exposes where Sneako sits in the pecking order. So when they came to table later on and to table to stream Discord with DJ Academics, I'm glad that Sneako actually let out his true feelings about these guys, because this is what we've been saying about these guys for a long time. But Sneako, you just kept giving up your platform to them for the past couple of years.
I think it's. I don't really want to give it attention, but it's pretty clear. It's like this is an embarrassment. I mean, you're supposed to be like the leaders of the masculinity space. Just like no principles. You ask for a fight, back down, in my face, nothing. Say let's fight, no words. Try to squash it. You go behind my back, talk shit. It's fucking embarrassing. These are the people that are supposed to be accountable. Men need to be accountable. Men need to lead. These aren't leaders. These are frauds. These are pussies. It's an embarrassment upon all of us. And especially, I mean, Myron is such a man of real character. It reflects on him.
Let me ask you a question. But it's funny because they've always been like this, Sneako. Again, you have just been a vessel that they've used over the past couple years to get to a younger, more assuming audience. And at this point, I gotta continue to ask, like, what are you gaining from being next to these guys? The thrill and the rush of, you know, being in the club for that moment? It got you next to some of the biggest names, probably some of your childhood idols. I I remember when you were running around with Kanye West. But now even he's denounced all that stuff and is pushed away from that image. While these guys are sitting on stream with you or promoting the degenerate actions behind closed doors, they were canoodling with the people that you were criticizing. And when put to the test publicly, they threw you under the bus, nigga. And now you're running around scrimping and scramming, trying to come for any platform that talks about you. Yeah, I see you calling out Young Don, nigga. I see you watching my podcast because they put your name in the title when I wasn't there, nigga. We seen all that. Your ego is so bruised that you're going after littler fish. You're going after commentators. You're going after people that don't really matter. You're going after people who are criticizing you when you should be going after the friends that turn their back on you and criticize you in public. But I already know what's gonna happen next. You'll forgive them. Why? Because you need the look. Right now, you'll get it off by reacting to Young Don or hell, maybe even this video. But that won't get you the look that you're looking for. This will die down after a little while. You'll find a new place to get your anti-Semitism off. I can guarantee you'll do another hangout with these same people because you like these lashings. You like being punished. You have a punishment king. They thought you were just
Everybody's
the cuck, but you like to get spanked around as well. It's actually kind of it's actually very embarrassing. This digital footprint, boy, it is hard to beat, especially when you're not like, you know, trying to move away from your past, separate from it, acknowledge it and move on. That's what the others did. They just acknowledged it and moved on, but you continue to defend it. So you'll continue to get your lashings.
coming from Myron. That's really crazy though, honestly. I agree with what he said. They'll probably all be still hanging around each other at some point. There's no loyalty in this game, bro. Everybody's gonna be quick to talk shit about the next person. You know what I'm saying? In a snap of a finger, bro. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is just one little incident, one little scenario. Now everybody's banned from the club, from the city, from this and that. And now it's like, oh, you're the one played it in the club, so they're gonna point the fingers on you. Cause why did you do that? Y'all could have left it in the limo or the party bus, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? That just goes to show once again, bro. I say this all the time, bro, in a lot of my videos. None of these motherfuckers are real friends, bro. They don't know each other. They didn't grow up with each other. They share similar views on the internet, bro. And that's all it's ever gonna be, bro. You know what I'm saying? So they collab and then they get around each other and think that they're real friends and wonder why now they're getting talked shit about or they're falling out and this, that, and the third, bro. You know what I'm saying? It seems to me that y'all didn't have this in real life yet with people with your friends that you had before the internet, this, that, and the third. In my life, nigga, I've already weeded out people that I know is not. I don't hang around people that I have to be fake around. I don't participate in none of that shit. I don't want nobody around me that ain't really got my best interest. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. Like, I already know all this shit, bro. No nigga that I would meet off this internet, bro, would I expect anything highly of them or that other than the fact that they're probably gonna switch on me, fold on me, set me up in some type of way. And you shouldn't think other about myself. You know what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't expect that I'm just gonna also be your friend either, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We might can meet, dap it up, kick it one time, cool, okay. Outside of that, nigga, I don't know you though, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the streets, nigga. I'm from the struggle, nigga. So I already know this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I done already been through enough. You know what I'm saying? To know that I gotta watch my back. I gotta have my own best interests. You know? Cause ain't nobody else got my best interest. That's why I don't got nobody around me now, nigga. That's why ain't nobody helping me grind. Ain't nobody putting in this work with me. I'm doing this shit by myself. And will keep doing it by myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust nobody, bro. I can't even trust having a girlfriend, my nigga. That she gonna hold it down. That she gonna be real. That she gonna help me achieve my goals or help me out with my grind. You know what I'm saying? Although I'm there to help you with your grind and what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? I already expect people not to do nothing for me. Because ain't nobody ever done anything for me. That's why I don't got nobody around me now. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you want to hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself. Because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP the name.